I have whips here, and I have whips here, and here. Couple in here, and even a couple in here. Hey everybody, welcome to my introverted life. I'm Wendy, and this is gonna be my WIP parade. Yay! Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I don't have nearly as many whips as most people. It is a mix of mostly cross stitch with a few knitting projects thrown in, and a little bit of quilting too, as well, believe it or not. As you can see, we've got some stuff right here for the start. These are 3 sort of active whips, I guess you could say. I'll explain a little bit as I go some of the things I'm doing. I'm just going to start with this real quick. This is what will eventually be, that's the inside, what will eventually be a sweater. I have moved on up to the sleeves, to creating the shaping for the sleeves. And where's the ball? Put it over here. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this slightly around the camera. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to throw that off to the side for the moment. And it is out of this magazine. I showed it in my last video. And that is the sweater in which I am making. So, and it will be with blue. I was going to try to do maroon, but couldn't find the color that I wanted in the yarn that I was getting for this. So that is that. This here is most definitely my current active whip. This is Lady of the Flag. Hopefully I'll be able to insert a photo over somewhere. We'll put this off at the side so maybe you can see. This is the main project I'm working on. Borrowed pattern, want to get it done soon so I can get the pattern returned. That's the basics behind that. I've been working on the skirt. This here's the flagpole. There will be beading, and there's some back stitch that has to go in as well. But that is where I stand on that, and I'm trying to grab multiple things. I'll put that at the side. Now this is my oldest whip. We'll show you. Not masking tape, but literally, you know, the clear tape, the thick stuff. That's where I'm at. This I started in apparently 2000. I thought it was 99, but this is Fire and Ice. Originally started it for my sister. We'll probably still give it to my sister. Don't know if she'll care. Who knows? I have finished 2 pages of 9. 3rd page, very easy. I do have this out at the moment because this is my 25/7. However, I need to make it be known that my 25/7 is not the same as most people's. My 25/7, I'm literally spinning the wheel and picking a different 25/7 project every single day. How will that work? I don't know. So far I kind of like it. It's just really quite fun. But that is 2 pages worth. I wasted a lot of thread on this one. As you can see, I was going across the full page, row by row. I stopped doing that. Whoops. Let's try getting it in the frame here, which is going to save me a lot of thread, but I might have to get a hold of some more thread. Oopsies. Hey, I didn't know what I was doing at that age. I was 19, 20 when I started it. So that is that at the moment. And then we'll just go to town. I don't have any sort of dates for any of my other WIPs. I just know this one is old. Any sort of other old ones that I'd previously started, like, you know, around the same time or sometime afterwards, I think all of them I've decided I'm not interested in. I've tossed them all, gave them away. They've been ditched. So my next project I'm going to show you is my quilt that I'm working on. Yeah, this is one of the quilt blocks, and I did show, sorry for that, previously some other bits. It is Log Cabin. This is one of, I don't know, a couple hundred of these things that I have to make. I still have a stack of these guys here that need to be made. I'm taking some of the ones that I have made, and I'm doing the applique on the ones that are on single squares, because they will be sewn into the corner of the squares when they're sewn together. Yeah, I'm a quick one. Sorry about that. These have not been sewn yet. They've just got some fusible facing stuff on it. And then this contains all the pieces that I need for that, and all the colors I'm going to need, all that stuff. So that is also on my 25/7 spinning wheel. So if it comes up, 25 minutes of just sewing on the applique, so I'm kind of moving somewhere with the actual pattern. This is an older WIP. This was definitely started probably around 2007, 2008, I think. 2009, 2010 maybe. I'm trying to remember where I was living at the time. I move every few years, you'll have to forgive me. I get bored in one place. Well, I've been here for a while, so I'm impressed with myself. So yeah, it'd be in the 10 to 15 year range of being started. So I actually want to work on it and get some progress on it. Next WIP is Victorian Charm. I'm trying to figure out where to put mine. This is Dimensions Kit. I worked on it a little bit in May, because what I did for Mania, I'm sure is shown on my what would it be called? On my previous Flosstubes. I am not very far, obviously. I finished some of these stitches and put in some French knots. And of course, not all of these things, but most of these things will be on my list. So it is on the wheel to be spun. And that part was just that bit right there. Next is gonna be this WIP. This is on my WIP Go as well as my Will. Yeah. Oh, I just made a mess. Hold on, hold on. Give you something to look at besides the table. Yeah, pretty. Oh, must pick up mess, otherwise we'll have no clue where it goes. This is a pattern called something Dance in the Rain. It is from a Just Cross Stitch magazine. This one right here. It is April 2018. This is the thing. It's not how you weather the storm, it's how you dance in the rain. As you can see, I am doing some major changes to it. She's going to be a little punky gothish. I think her dress is going to be red, and then her legs I'm not going to do in flesh tone. I'm going to put tights on her, striped tights, black and white. No, black and red. I've got the information on the next page where I've got notes for all the changes I'm making. So that is her. She is on my WIP Go as an finish, so I'll put several more than 8 hours in on her, but I really want to get her finished, and I'm already actually working on the mounting for it. I've got a old decorative hanging thing that used to say take it easy or something like that, and I painted white over it, and then this will have a flat finish to it and we'll be stuck on that. So my next kit is DesignWorks Stay Calm and Pretend It's Friday. I would have worked on this in May as well. Oh, I can't open it. That's sticky. I have no clue where I've gotten to on this. It looks like I've just gotten some of the background, the lines that make it have that weathered gray wood look. This is on my WIP Go for 8 hours. Most of my WIP Go does say 8 hours or 500 stitches. Yeah. I'm not counting projects stitches unless they're in Pattern Keeper. So those ones I want to really try to get the full 500 stitches in. But that is that one. Next project is not actually started yet. Sorry if I bumped that. That's a bag I made. This is the book. This is the yarn. It is Hedgehog's Fibers Dove, I believe. Or it doesn't say, I don't know. Oh yes, there it does. Dove. Oh. Sorry, I think I'm bumping it again. And I'm making a bunch of crunchy sound noises. Apologies, apologies. And this will eventually, this is sort of on my WIP go. It is, I have a finish / start a sweater on my WIP go. And it's either finishing like the one I just showed you, or that did not open to the right page. There you go. That's the Blythe. I have it at the, whoops. Nope, who knows where the actual picture is of it. The large picture. A large picture would be nice. But I did not. Oh, there it is. That's just a cute little pull-over thingy. But we'll have to see how that one goes. And yeah, I'm probably going to be zipping things back up and stuff like that. Because that's just how I am. And how I want to be. This is just a tote bag. I have found that I love tote bags as project bags. They're my favorite. They're just these big square things. They can, you know, open up, put in a lot of space. They've got a handle so I can carry real easy if I take it somewhere else. This is my Miss Christmas Eve Mirabilia. Originally started in, I think, 2017, and I put in more work on her in May for Mania. I did not get very far that I am aware of. It is on just opalescent Ada. That is all I've got. She is on my wheel and is on my WIP go. The sweater is not on my wheel. None of the, I don't think any knitting projects are on my wheel. I think the only non-cross stitch on my wheel is my quilt. This is my next one. This is in my project bag. See, this is your typical envelope project bag. I used to make these. This is one I made. This is a big guy because it holds my 11 by 17 Q-snap. Hopefully I will be able to put in a photo for this one if I can find it. It's been twisted. These are all literally have needles. It was just a way I was doing it. I'm not sure how it works. It's actually a Doctor Who. It says pick a star or any star. Finding a photo of it shouldn't be hard. But yeah, if I can find a photo right there, that's the plan. This one was bought off of Etsy before I knew a lot of things. I have been able to find out if this pattern is like really super legit. I can't say as I'm super impressed with the pattern resolution anyways. So, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things that'll like become a ditch later on. I don't know. I did ditch several things this year. I really should try doing it like here, look at my floss. I should try doing like a ditch, stitch and ditch, actually on camera, but I Kitty floss. I'm not a fan of these guys anymore, to be quite honest. I really like just pulling directly off of the skein, off the floss skein. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, I got caught on something. You'll have to forgive me. So that is that one. Kind of just not sure about that one at this point. Here is a random bag that I'm not sure what's in it. Probably socks. Well, I can pretty much guarantee it's socks. That's a dumb statement. What socks? I would have no clue. Oh, this is just some yarn planned to make socks. Pink, mostly, with, you know, it'll be pink, then purple, then pink, then blue, then pink, then green, then pink, then yellow, like that. So, that is, maybe I might have two colors between the pinks, I don't know. But, when I was working, I was like, I need another pair of socks, because I wanted the ones that fit the best. And, yeah. Now I don't work, so this is for more socks. Don't know why I'm showing you this. These are socks I'm making for my mom. I bought these specifically to make socks for my mom. I make her a couple pair every year. She says they're her favorites, so, and it gives me something to knit. I know what's in here. These are socks being done 2 at a time. I really, honestly, could get these finished, but the design on the back looks like this. It's supposed to kind of look like bow ties. This is a pattern I designed myself. I really, really need to actually get the pattern done. I'm pretty sure I said that in my last WIP Parade. But I do have a new color pulled out. Not completely sure where. Oh, I think I see it. I believe this is this. To actually make a pair in a more desirable colorway for the actual photos. For when I do the pattern. I said doo-doo. This is it. Pretty. I would think the ball band was in here. Usually I keep the ball bands. Candy coated yarn by Crafty Mama Designs. Princess Bride. This was a like monthly subscription thingy. Yeah, just your basic. It's in Stitch Life bags. Oh, made in Colorado. I'm in Colorado. But it's Alice in Wonderland. Next, we have, oh, this guy. It hasn't been worked on a whole lot. I'm pretty sure I explained in my last WIP Parade this big thing with Countess Ablaze and I should be able to put a photo in. Photo. Hopefully I remember to put a photo. Well, but this colorway is gorgeous. This colorway is called If I Want Exposure, I'll Take My Tits Out While Riding My Unicorn. Minus the unicorn part was an original colorway. Big ol' spiel. Look it up if you haven't seen. Look at Tits Out Collective. Tons of money was raised for different charities just like throughout the world because of it. It is so super cool. It's a very, very cool story. Don't want to go into it. It takes like an hour to tell. But that is, I believe the top is called Exposure Top. Julie Knits in Paris is the woman that created the pattern, so I should work on that. It's just a cute little simple easy top. So this next one is a non-start. This is actually on my WIP board, which is one of the reasons I'm showing it to you. It's a Get It Started, and you would have seen it in my last deal. Again, gonna try and put photo in. It's gonna be a shawl. What is the shawl? Oracle, Half Moon Oracle shawl. These are the 3 colors I'm planning on using for it. And so I don't have a whole lot to show you. Hopefully you will see it eventually pop up in my vlogs, which I'm going to get started again here soon. And this is in You So-and-So. Yes, that's upside down, I know. This bag and this yarn. No, not that yarn. Let's try getting the right one. This bag and this yarn came together as like a set collab between You So-and-So and Lamb Strings Yarn. I used to watch their podcast. I haven't seen it. Don't know if it's still a thing or not. This one is on my WIP Go, sort of. This is another sweater. This one is started. I'm pretty sure I stole the ends. So hopefully I wrote down what the ends were supposed to be. But it's clearly mostly just the ribbing. I sort of started the rows. There's cabling in it. Yeah, that took me a minute to find that word, I know. This magazine, which is Inner Weave Knits, and is very, very rolly. Fall 2017. Give me one sec. Oh, hey, I found my swatch. This is the pattern. See? Cool. There should be one of these guys in here somewhere. This is going to be hard to see. It's like really dark. Oh, it did a lot better. Cardigan. Cute, huh? So, yeah. Hopefully I will actually work on that at some point. Because, let's face it, I want to work on all the things. It's my mermaid bag. Oh. What do we have next? I have no clue. Oh. And we're back to cross stitch. Move that guy out of the way. Another bag by me. I don't make bags anymore. I think we're aware of this. I was actually watching a podcast. Somebody had bought one of my bags, like, you know, several years ago. She's like, I don't think she's doing bags anymore. I'm like, yes, we're probably all thankful for that. This is, I call him Steampunk Cat. It is called Master of Time. There's several of these from this company. I saw somebody else doing one that was the... Oh, I can't remember. Maybe it was a snail or something like that. And I think it was called Master of Intrigue or something like that. But that's like their little steampunky line. I definitely haven't gone very far on this. And I can't tell you when the last time was I worked on it. Pretty sure it goes that direction. And that is somewhere in here. Thumbs up. Yeah. But I do absolutely love it and want to work on it. I just am lazy and don't. Sorry for crinkling. It's in plastic. This is at 30 minutes, so it'll probably stop in a sec. So I'm going to stop and restart. And I've restarted. You'll probably not even notice. I didn't even move this. Next one is another sweater. If this one gets cold, it's a sweater finish versus a sweater start. Yeah, I have a bag in a bag. Leave me alone. This is my own personal design. Needs some work. But it's all stripy. And then this was the thing. This needs to be a little bit smaller. That's the main issue. And I'm working on the arms, and we'll see how that turns out. But other than that, it's just a long sweater. It's supposed to be designed so that you can use your like stash. Stripy, multiple stripes. Stripes going from blue-green. That's not correct. Yeah, blue-green to pink, with the in-between stripes going from a darker neutral to medium to eventually a lighter. That's the idea behind it. Yeah, but I have to rewrite the pattern, then probably remake the pattern, which means I have to re-stash dive, and my stash is not as large as some of these other YouTubers, for sure. I've got like 3 cubby holes of yarn. I don't have like 100 like most people. I don't have space for 100. I'm a little jealous of some people, just in case you're wondering. Oh, that's in there wonky. There's that one. Next will be this one. I actually worked on this one, I think it was yesterday. It was one of my 24/7s. This will have to have a picture go up in it as well. This is mini clockwork draggling. Believe it or not, I'm at 1.59%. This is a mini. That right there is sort of the picture, part of the picture. I will try and put a, an actual photo in so you can see what it actually looks like. But yeah, I think I put in like, I don't know, 30 stitches or something. Stitch per minute. Wow. I have issues. But that's that one. Look at all the pretty floss. Oh, I'm turning the wrong way. Oh, this is a new start. Would have just shown you it. If you watched my last one, this is not going to be any different because I have not done anything else on it. And I'm only going to have pull it out. Again, picture. This is, oh, what's it called? Yep, forgot. I'm going to have to dig in here. I feel like it's written somewhere. Yeah. Time goes by. This is by a Haid, of course. Mini Clockwork Dragling was a Haid. This is messy. Anywho, this is max color. It's the regular size, but max color. So I'm hoping for a lot more. I don't know. Sharpness, I guess, would be the proper term. You know? Although I'm not sure that's correct either. I bumped it again. Hi, there's an arm. That's my tattoo. I have 2 of them. Next one. This one we're going to kind of have to... Well, the pattern's really not going to matter that much. Because literally it's like 50 pages or something like that. 1 page out of 50 is not going to matter much. This is Steampunk Navigator. That is what it will look like. It's white willow stitching, because white willow stitching is awesome. And this one is very, very funny, in case you're curious, because it's in a hoop. And I can't pick a butt. I think that was an earring or something that I put on. I do believe I put some stitches in this one, believe it or not. But it's... I can sort of count some stitching and give you an approximate. Not going to, though. Because I'm not that type of person. I'll let you see pig butt for a second while I put this back in the plastic. This plastic and this pattern, yes, you can see the pattern. You can see 1 page of 50 pages of the pattern. It's not going to matter. But this pattern, this one right here, barely fits in this one. I have another white willow stitching pattern. I don't recall it being quite as, whoopsies, dropping things, as much of a pain in the butt as this one. So, big fat. We're getting near the end. And this is going to be a small one. This is the only other one on my WIP Go board. That should be on my WIP Go board. Any of the cross stitch I've shown you should be on my WIP Go board. Let's just leave it at that so we can remember. And most things will be on my 25/7. This one, I have a picture, I think. And I have a band-aid. Don't ask. Who knows what I did to myself at some point in time. I should have a picture of this one. But you can kind of get the gist. This is the Ravenclaw Crust. This is slotted for a finish as well. I've seen these on Etsy. But when I got this, it was literally on a vlog or something. That was a free download. So, I don't know. Don't ask me. If you know the person and it's still supposed to be a free download, look it up on Etsy and see if you can figure out which one's the correct one, because either somebody's stealing or most likely the person that designed them now has them up on sale on Etsy. And if not, again, figure it out because somebody's stealing. This one here, we're gonna have to be a little more careful with taking this one out, but that's okay, we can show you. that a bit for the moment. Whoops. Well, we can. Doesn't mean I'm going to, apparently. More crinkling. I apologize. Just assume that there will always be crinkling. This is the ever well-known Halloween Quaker by Leela. Leela's Studio. Or Studio. I know we were pronouncing it Lila for like ever, and we came to find out that it's pronounced Leela. Leela. Leela's kind of prettier though. Well, not really prettier, but Leela's in league with Lila. Leela. It's pretty. We like it. Yeah. You've kind of basically seen where I'm at. I am doing this on a lime greeny fabric. I've got the moon, part of the witch. Definitely on my WIP board. I have the name of the fabric somewhere. That would be it right there. 18 count vintage needle arts wild wasabi, which is pretty cool. I know I've seen it done on the murky, that is the called for, which of course looks cool. That's the picture you would have saw. Seen. Not on. Seen. And I've seen it done on purple and on just your typical off-white beige fabric. And that of course is always cool. But it's one of those designs that can really lend itself for a lot of colors, I think. Next bag. This should be Christmas Sentiment. Christmas Sentiment, I believe. Again, it is something we will have to photo in here. I have not gotten very far on it. This was a blast. Yeah, it works in Pattern Keeper. You have to insert the numbers, but some of the numbers are half stitches, not whole stitches. So you'll have two of the same number with two different symbols, one of the symbols being full cross, the other symbol being half cross stitch. So I inputted them with the number, the DMC number, placed under other versus DMC, and then I have an H at the end of the number so that I know that it's half stitch. And then I'll have to go to the actual pattern because it does have a lot of back stitch. But the original pattern was done on blue, as you can probably see from the picture. I'm doing it on pink because my Christmas is in pink. Next one is going to be a pull out the pattern because all my patterns are always, all my paper patterns are always, of course, on the page that I'm working on. So I have to go in and turn it. This one might look familiar. This was one of this month's WIP Go. The other one was the quilt. I have both of them finished already. Yay! This one actually ended up being a restart. And this is white willow stitching as well. So, set this stuff aside. Sorry about that. I know, you probably get... This is probably the most annoying WIP Go that you will ever watch. This was restarted. That is as far as I am. I was not much farther than this when I restarted. It was on a green fabric that was just like, it was so cool. It was hand dyed by me. Yes, hand dyed. This one's hand dyed by me too. But it was 22 count like Hardanger Ada, and I hated working on it. I hated working on it. Just the way the threads laid over each other, and it's just no. Did not like it. So I moved to 18 count, so it'll be a larger, slightly larger piece. That I don't mind. The red will still be really cool considering the pattern design, so that will be that for sure. And this has actually come up on my wheel, and I've skipped over it because I just recently worked on it. And it literally like comes up almost every single day. So whatever wheel spin this is I have, it's very annoying. I might need to start changing the number of spins or something on it. Let's see if I can get a little bit more variety, because it always lands in the exact same spot, in the exact same area, so I'll never get to any of the others if it keeps doing that. We are down to 2, I believe. This next one, yes, in case you're curious, this is a Walmart bag. These bags come with like a bunch of free goodies in it when you do a Walmart pickup, grocery pickup. Get them every few months. And again, I like tote bags. Did I tell you I like tote bags? These are tote bags, and they're little small guys, so they're cute. And since I've discovered I like stitching in hand and don't need Q-snaps, I have no clue what this is. Oh, that's the start. This is my own design that is available on my Etsy. We, of course, have a picture up here. Yeah, I was thinking of making this my 25/7, but I just didn't want to stick with one thing. Like, I'm very focused on Lady of the Flag right now, so I was really wanting to just find something to just have a little bit more variety and be able to work on other things. So this next one, you will be very pleased to know, is my final one. That design right there, in case you were wondering, is sewn on to a tote bag. That design right there is my own design as well. And it says, peace cannot be achieved through the utilization of conformity, but only found by embracing diversity. So, guess you know where I stand on some things. This I will have to find a picture for, though you will kind of know. Please note, this is a little bit inappropriate. But this is Dark Queen of the Sea. And yes, hopefully I will have a picture so you can see kind of what I'm doing different. Her hair might have some changes going on in here, because I really like the white, but slightly lighter, and this just being the mostly darker. I had to put the dark in around the blue. Not all of this dark is in there. I had to fill it in because you couldn't really see the blue because of the fabric, because that's a light blue in the hair. Bubbles! Yeah. Erin likes the nips. Original design, the very huge ones. I made smaller ones. I kind of copycatted lollipop stitches and made much smaller ones. But there's a purpley gray, and then a bluish gray, and then a weird greenish, olivey green gray. And yeah, so there might be some slight changes going on in there, just to kind of pull, maybe put some more white in there, pull it through here a little bit. Who knows? Then after hair, I still need the back stitching. I've got it on the face, but I don't have it around the face. I'm going to do that after I filled in the hair. And that, peoples, is in fact it for my WIP Parade. Yay! Yeah. I'm got some plans this year. We'll see how far I go with things. I did indicate in my last video that... Oh, squeaky sound outside. I did indicate that I was going to do Stitch Mania, which of course the actual group is no longer, but the concept, starting a bunch of WIPs, I'm going to do either in probably May or June. June is my birthday month, so I'm thinking a bunch of WIPs in June. Kind of fun. Great way to celebrate the birthday. But we'll see how I'm feeling. I might be like, need new starts. Need new starts. And if that's the case, then I'll probably start it in May. Well, the ones I showed you, I believe there was 8. I did get another little guy. It's like 5x7. That's a kit. It's Bucella. It says something about jumping and growing wings on the way down. And it's in the colors of my kitchen, so it costs like $8, so definitely a plus. I have another soda stitch coming in, which I might kit up. We will see. So yeah, that one's a maybe too. But that'll be it for this. Hopefully you'll start getting fairly regular vlogs. I know people like the sit-down podcasts. Putting all that together is just really, really difficult, and I like being able to talk and show you the things that I'm working on, like as I'm working on them, and you seeing the slow progress and stuff like that. I really like that style. If you like that style, check out Cross Stitch IL. She does vlog styles. Very, very cool. Lots of cool designs. She is in Israel. She buys a lot of her kits and supplies and stuff from Russia. So she gets a lot of really cool stuff, and definitely a lot more variety than the stuff you see from us Americans. That'll be it for now, so I will talk to you later. Bye!